Steve Evans, what a performance.
Yeah, it was a good performance from start to finish. We started really well, we maintained it midway, and we finished really strong. What we spoke about when we win games, we draw games, we lose games, it's what we learn. We learned a few weeks ago that that's a really decent Orient side, because we went there and we're very lucky, the luckiest team in the country to get 0-0, but we got a 0-0, and then we've come back today. But what we've learned today is that they're a really good team. I don't think they'll lose many games, and Richie will bounce them back, so our job is to just try as much as we can to stay beside them, because I genuinely believe if we stay beside them, then we'll have a good finish to the season.
Did it go to plan? You got at them early, 2 goals inside the first 11 minutes, and that made life very difficult for them.
Yeah, it's been difficult this week. Brilliant here from everyone works together at this football club. I spoke to the ground staff myself yesterday and said, can we train on the pitch here? Our own training ground was frozen over for a few days, so we couldn't get out properly. But the ground staff who had prepared the pitch for the game then had to do it again. So we all do it together. Did it go to plan? We planned our team and our shape as far back as Monday, myself and Paul and Revs. So we knew how we were going to play, we knew the style, we knew the personnel. And it wasn't good today to be able to look at our bench and look at a couple of lads not even stripped today and think we've got good options.
And you look at their bench as well, and he emptied his bench, he was trying everything but just didn't find a way around, and there were some huge performances from your players. Yeah,
there was. I think I don't want to single anyone out today, because I think everyone done their job today in some fashion and did it really well. Some slightly better than others, but really well. I can't comment on Richie's bench or Richie's squad other than to say that we've learnt that they're an outstanding team. Played them twice in a month, and we're so lucky we got 4 points. We're really so lucky, so we'll take that and we'll thank everyone, and everyone needs thanking, we'll thank them.
3 goals as well, and all of those 3 goal scorers, they all deserve their goals, haven't they? They've worked so hard, not just today, but in over the last month or so, in Jordan Roberts, Jamie Reid, and then at the end the cameo there from Luke Norris.
Yeah, Jamie Reid's had to be patient, hasn't he? He's sat on the bench. I was having a crack with him in training yesterday, but he said he had 1 shot last week at Villa and scored, and I said if you have 1 shot tomorrow and score, that'll do it for us. I don't know how many, it was a header today, but it's great win by Dan Sweeney, great free kick in, great header, and a brilliant reaction to be brave against a big 6'4" goalkeeper and be strong. The second goal is what Jordan Roberts deserves, so he deserved it for weeks, hasn't he? He gives us more than any player in that position and the level, for sure, and he continued to do it. And the third goal was lovely for Luke. He's worked so hard. He must have been so tired after Villa Park and so tired after Harrogate. But you know what? He's bounced in all week. But we'd picked our team, we'd picked our shape, and we were strong to stay with that. But when he got sent through, you don't want anyone else but Luke Norris running through like that to tuck it in and send the fans home happy. And that's what was important today for us as well.
Should you have had a penalty at the end of that first 45?
I think we should have 2, to be fair. I think we'll look at them back. I think there's certainly one at the end of the first half. There's a clear handball. Everyone sees it by the referee. I think the referee's been good today. He's given us some, he's not given us some, but that's a big decision for us. I think if we go 3-0 up, I think we could have had a really good day at the office, but he didn't give it. I think there's one in the second half where he fouls Jake Reeves later on, and Reeves tries to be as honest as Reeves is and stand up and play it. But I don't want to give any talk about the officials other than talk about my players. I said last week at Harrogate I was really proud of them to come out of Villa Park and not perform anywhere near where we can perform at Harrogate, but take a point and then come today and perform as we can.
Fans were magnificent. That's a full house here at the Lamex, and there's people here that haven't been here for a while. They'll be wanting to come back now.
Yeah, I think I've said, Steve, for weeks, if I'd watched this club for 4 or 5 years and they were at the bottom of the garden, the curtains would have been shut, the blinds would have been down, I put the telly up, because it wasn't good. And our chairman, I've got to say, that didn't deserve that. His investment's incredible. He deserved better, and these players are giving them better. We're not. We just turn up and organise them and take training and pick a team. But our players are, making a point that we can do okay this season. So we've just got to remain focused. I know how tough Tuesday's going to be. No one tells me, and nobody needs to tell me how tough Sunday Town will be on Tuesday. And then we got a free hit, of course, at a wonderful stadium and have a glass of wine well at Neil after the game.
Just finally, is there still room for people to come in? You still working on that?
Oh yeah, it's. I think I got home yesterday, and myself and the Leon and our boss, the chairman, we were. I never ever can say I'm sick of Phil Wallace phoning me, but I think last night I was getting a little bit. In all seriousness, we're working so hard. We're trying to improve the group. When you say improve the group, we've got some really good players in, Steve. So if we can bring players that add something to the group by making it more competitive for someone to play, that makes it better for us. Doesn't mean we'll go and sign better players, but I think, you look at our bench today. When you look at Jonathan's come in, I know he got on the pitch because of the yellow card to the two centre backs, but you're looking at Darryl Horgan, who's been absolutely fantastic, and Jake Foster-Kasky, he's just a wonderful player. So we've got some good options. Kane Smith and Jake Taylor don't make the bench today. And I had a chat with both of them when I named the team to individually in my office and reassured them that they've got parts to play, as we all have. It's going to take all of us, because we'll have injuries, we'll have suspensions, we'll have people improving in form and people losing form and all stuff. So we're not going to get carried away tonight. We're not going to be shouting from rooftops. What we're going to do is, I've just said to the players, we'll be sensible. We'll prepare in the next couple of days for Swindon, and we know how tough that's going to be. So let's hope we're on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock we're as happy as we are today going home.
Fantastic 3 points. Well done, Steve.